king, I am not a god, I am Hunkpain!
Welcome Tano! Previously in Warframe, I released Mirage build for level cap, dealing damage cap, utilizing the Balla Zaw with Exodia Contagion Arcane. That's available right now in Knights of Numerous. So if you're watching this video in the future, you may consider buying it from other players or waiting on one of the events like Plague Star or the Knights of Numerous coming back once more. And so we don't limit the weapon for Mirage mains only. I decided to take the weapon to level cap again using Revenant, so we don't boost the weapon in any way, so you can take the weapon with any Warframe you want. So in the speedrun you will see the Mirage version and you will see the Revenant version, and then we come back to you with the build. Let's go. Welcome back Tano, I hope you enjoyed the speedrun. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more content, and I'm looking forward to reading your feedback in the comment section below. As always, we take beginners friendly approach to explain to Tano what is Zaw. Zaw is really simply a modular weapons that you can customize for your likings, so let me show you. Before I show you how to build the Zaw, you need to know there is two categories. One is the plagued ones, Exodia Contagion, Exodia Epidemic, Creepath, QR, and so on. They're available from the Plague Star event and the Knights of Numerous event. The other parts are available in Cetus with Hawk NPC. You just go browse wares and you just get the blueprint and you good to go after you craft it. Now, let's assume you already have the parts. You go for Zaw and then you got the strike, grip, link. Each part is responsible for different bonuses and negatives. For example, some of them will give you more damage at the cost of speed and vice versa. For example, in our case, we're gonna go Balla, which is a dagger, gives you a lightweight increase of speed at the cost of damage. For the grip, we're gonna go with PE. It's gonna match for Machete Rapier's dagger style weapon, and its lightweight provide an increase of speed at the cost of damage. And for the link, we're gonna go with Verge 2J right about here. The gilded is you need to gild it, but it's like towards mastery, not towards stats like the old good days. I hope now you understand how you can build a Zaw. There is today's specials. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, but depends on what you looking for. You can customize and play around with it. And here we are in Simulacrum, and since this is a melee Crescendo build with Exodia Contagion, a lot of Thanos get confused about melee Crescendo, why we use melee Crescendo instead of initial combo mods. The answer to that is really simple. Initial combo mods will give you two, for example, combo multipliers, and that's what you get. The melee Crescendo will stack the initial combo until you reach 12, and you will have 12 combo multiplier for the rest of your missions. That's why it's better than initial combo mods. Simple as that. Okay, now, when it comes to how you perform finishers, there is 4 ways I really like. 1. Using Vazarin. When you go to your operator and then you use the second ability, you will ragdoll them in the ground. And then when you go, as you can see, they're ground finishers. If you play X, alright, when you're in your Warframe, you're gonna perform a ground finisher. And that will contribute to your initial combo. There you go. Here we go, ready, and boom. Okay, you keep doing that until you get all your initial combo. As you can see right there, we have around 7. Okay, the initial combo mods, they will not give you that. Now, the second way I really like to use, for example, is the Dithering round from Bronco. Okay, there you go. You just like it. I mean, they're too weak, this one. Let's summon a more powerful enemies. There you go. Level 225 would be enough, and boom. So, Dithering round augment from Bronco will open those enemies to finishers. Now, third way, which is Airyu. Okay, Airyu. Okay, let me show you the mod so you guys get an understanding what we're talking about. In the Bronco, That is the mode I'm talking about. Right about here. Dizzying round. Shots from less than 8 meters stun enemies and open them to finishers. Plus 200% statue chance. And Vazarin you already know. And Shadow to show you the area. Right about here. Damage enemies while aim gliding, which is aim when you are mid-air. Okay? And put to 5 of them to sleep for 3 seconds on landing. Simple as that. There you go. Look at that. Boom. Okay? Just like boom. And you shoot them. Like boom. Okay, there you go. Fall asleep, and then you just go and finish it. But you have to be a bit quick. Sometimes you get stuck between reloading, and there you go. Boom. Simple as that. There you go. So this is like level 1. There. Boom. Easy as that. Now, there is another way using Naramon. Wait, what the heck? Naramon? Yes, Naramon. Okay. But this one is a bit tricky. A lot of Tenno doesn't know about. Because most of them, what they do, they just like sling. Oh, they're not open for finishers. Oh my god. No. The idea here is to use the second ability first from your operator, and then you sling, and then you open them for finishers. You get it? Sling. After using the second ability, sling, open for finishers. Simple as that. Okay? So it's up to you using Naramon. I don't prefer to use Naramon. I like Naramon for more, let's say, fast, like, melee weapons to sustain my combo multipliers. I hope this explains it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And here we are for the build. Grip PE, strike Balla, link version to J, and hit the like button. Alright, for Balla, we go for pointed wind in distance, condition overload, 80% melee damage per statue type affecting the target. Use this if you plan on priming enemies. Epitaph, Shadow, Nukur, Verona, Citrine, Kume, the list goes on and on and on. If you don't plan on using any priming, switch it to Primed Pressure Point. Simple as that, okay? Primed Smite Hurricane, multiplicative damage against faction. It's awesome and powerful to have. If you don't have it, it's not a problem. Use the normal version. If you don't want to use any of them, because you're just like, okay, I just don't want to keep switching every time I'm fighting Corpus or Grineer. I'm just keep switching these modes. I don't want to. Okay? Don't. Just put in there Primed Pressure Point and you'll be fine. Voltaic Strike, you can use this one or the Flat Electricity, totally up to you. Electricity and statue chance. Blood Rush for critical chance and stacks with combo multiplier. Primed Fever Strike for Toxin. Gladiator Might for critical damage and 10% melee critical chance per combo multiplier. Organ Shatter for critical damage. Sacrificial Steel for critical chance and 2 times for heavy attack. And just an alert, you can't use heavy attacks with Exodia Contagion anymore. That part where you jump and you perform Contagion and you hit the heavy attack to perform that, it's no more, it got nerfed. Now, I can see already your questions in the comment section below about why not Galvanized Steel, why Sacrificial Steel. This is like a juicy 120% critical damage, x 1.2, okay? I understand. Now, I will explain it very quick. First, I want you to take a look at the sheet I prepared for you myself. And this is based on conclusion of testing, level capping, and a lot of other stuff. This is not from Vayne, okay? But feel free to correct me in the comment section below if I'm mistaken about it, okay? I don't want to mislead anybody, but I'm sure about what I'm talking about for now. Now, when to choose Sacrificial Steel and when to choose Galvanized Steel? The answer to that is simply like this. Choose the one that gives you a sustainable amount of the higher crit color. For example, if Sacrificial Steel gives me red color all the time, and Galvanized Steel gives me orange crits all the time, I will use Sacrificial Steel. Why? Because if you look at the critical multiplier tab right here, critical hit damage is multiplied by this value. Easy to understand. The added damage is doubled for big critical hits, orange, and tripled for super critical hits, red. Now, there is no way your 120% 1.2x critical damage from Galvanized Steel will make it up for triple or double big critical hits. There is no way. It can. That 1.2x multiplier, it will not get to that. Because 5 critical multiplier with Galvanized Steel stacks, 4 stacks, will reach from 5 to reach to 6. You can't make it for triple damage or double damage. So, if Sacrificial Steel gives me red, and Galvanized Steel gives me orange, I will use Sacrificial Steel. If Sacrificial Steel gives me orange, and Galvanized Steel gives me orange, the same color, I will go for Galvanized Steel. Why? Because it's the same tier, which is double damage from the orange crits, okay? And I will get extra bonus with the critical damage 1.2x. Simple as that. Now, if both of them gives me yellow, same thing, I would go for steel. So, you choose which one gives you higher crit, which most of the cases sacrificial steel, but in cases where both of them gives you the same color, you use galvanized steel. That's when galvanized steel is better than sacrificial steel. That's out of the way. The other thing I want to mention here is that when you use a riven, things change around here. Because when you use a riven, your critical chance already probably at red, and then galvanized steel will come in good play, okay? But then you need to understand, even though at that time when you're reaching all red crits, which tier of red crits it's giving you. 1, 2, 3, you understand? Because red crits goes in tiers as well. So you need to do some testing based on the weapon. I can't cover that for you. You need to do the testing yourself. Just look at the damage output from the red crits when you're performing with sacrificial steel and galvanized steel, if both giving red crits and you're using a riven mod. Now, if you have a riven with electricity, you replace it instead of voltaic. If you have it with toxin, you replace it instead of fever. If you have it with critical damage, you replace it with gladiator might. Okay, now if you have it with the CCCD damage negative finisher, you can replace Orokin, but I don't recommend it. I would go for a gladiator might. Okay, I hope this helps a bit. Let me know in the comments below what's your riven, so I can help you decide where to put it. Exodia Contagion. Air melee projectile damage increased by 400% after traveling 30 meters. Now, a lot of Thanos gets confused how to use Contagion. I will show it to you in a second. Melee Crescendo. On finisher kill, gain 6 initial combo for the rest of your mission. You already know about that. The thing is about Crescendo, we already explained that, I know, but it's gonna keep stacking until you reach 12. Simple as that. Now, for the Warframe. Now, you already know about Mirage. The build is on the channel. I don't have to show it again. Okay, go check it out. We're gonna be running 2 Emerald Archon shards because our priming weapon, which is Epitaph, right about here, okay? It's modded for corrosive, okay? So, I'll be able to armor strip enemies just using corrosive from Epitaph and priming them with Epitaph. And this is the build for Epitaph I'll be using. Secondary Encumber for more stats for the condition overload. Ogre Seeker for the duration of the stats, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? And the cold comes in free, you got the heat, and you're good to go. Now, 3 Violet Archon shot. By the way, if you don't like my method on armor stripping and proccing viral, you can check this sheet right here. It will help you maneuver around that. Now, for the Violet Archon shot, boom, boom, boom. Okay? For the 25% melee critical damage, when max energy is over 500, the damage boost is doubled. So you want to have more than 500 energy. Now, when it comes to the helmet ability, you'll be seeing the Tempest Barrage in here. Now, I understand. Now, Tempest Barrage will proc 10 stacks of viral and will armor strip enemies because it procs corrosive as well, because I have the 2 Emerald Archon shards, so it will reach 14 stacks of corrosive. So you pick up, this is how you want to proc your armor strip and viral, or you want to just stick to your Epitaph, and the viral you have to bring it from, for example, Nourish or something else. You want to have 10 stacks of viral and armor stripping those enemies, okay? And I will show you the difference in a second. Armor stripped and not armor stripped, primed and not primed, what's the difference. Now for Revenant, and you can apply this in any Warframe you want, I use Revenant so I showcase the weapon without like boosters and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Steel Charge in the aura, Arcane Fury, Arcane Precision, it doesn't matter here, it's for secondary weapons. Vigorous Swap when you swap between weapons, and there is a trick about the Zaw. When you jump in the air and you hit the right click and you're going to perform a Exodia Contagion, the Vigorous Swap get triggered. That's very awesome. Viral Tempest, the augment for Tempest Barrage for viral and stuff like that. Now, of course, you can use the Wrathful Advance for increase your critical chance. You got remove Ready Steel, put Steel Charge, Fury, remove Strike, you don't need it much, and stuff like that. If you want, here is the build for like proccing viral from Nourish. There you go, Fury, Strike, Steel Charge, Vigorous Swap, and you'll be good to go. So that's like 3 builds. One with Tempest Barrage, one viral from Nourish, and one using Wrathful Advance from Cool Ergo. I hope that explains it. For the Crescendo, we're going to be using Vazarin. Alright. Now, in the video, I didn't use Vazarin actually. I used Cedo Airyu for finishers, right about here. Right here. Airyu. There you go. That's what I used. Okay, so now let's show some stuff. And here we are in Simulacrum. Now we have our 12 combo multipliers ready. The video taking a bit long because I always take a educative approach, so you learn everything and I transfer as many information I have based on the given time. Now, let's go. First, I will show you why I chose to take the build again with Revenant to level cap. Check this out. Alright, you can see already the damage isn't as awesome as it was doing with Mirage. The reason for that is Eclipse and Exodia Contagion, they work like charm together, alright? Because the Exodia Contagion and Eclipse, it applies multiplicatively twice. Okay, as you can see there, 185,000 and stuff like that. Now, how you perform a Exodia Contagion hit? Very simple. Now, if I aim, that's an aim, right? So I jump and aim, jump and aim, jump and aim. Okay, so when I am jumping and aiming, I hit a melee attack. Aim, boom. Get it? Jump, aim, melee. Jump, aim, melee. Okay? That's how you do it. Now, the tricky and the awesome part here is that it activates Vigorous Swap because you're aiming and the game thinking you're using your primary or secondary weapon and stuff like that. Now, let's talk about the damage output right here. So, boom, like 124. Okay, let's go. You see, with Sacrificial Steel and we're getting like one orange crit here and there. So, imagine if you're using the Galvanized. We'll be all day long in orange crits. Okay, so you start getting what I'm saying here. All right, here we go. You'll have like red crits here and there, but still. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Okay. All right. Now that's a 500 and stuff like that. Now, if we add armor strip and viral, so you understand the importance of armor stripping enemies. We don't care about armor in the game. What we care about is the damage reduction that comes with armor. Alright? Don't let everybody fools you around. You don't need to armor strip and anything. So, here we go. Viral will make us deal with 325% more damage to their HP, jumping, and shkarabim. Look at that. Now, if you perform a headshot, look at that, 5,300,000. Look at that. If you hit a headshot, remember that you can activate the precision as well to increase the damage by 300%. And it's so weird that it actually increases the damage for the Contagion as it considers as a, I don't know, not a bullet, but a projectile. Okay, look at that. It triggered, you see? Arcane Precision got triggered right about here. Okay? Look at that, but it's so weird because it increases the damage from the Contagion as well. All right, there we go. You test that yourself. Maybe they will fix it soon. Look at that. Boom. Okay, so now you start getting how we're gonna be performing all that. So I'm landing actually headshots with this projectile. Okay, look at that. 6 million, 3 million, 5 million, and so on. Now, what if we combine armor stripping? Okay, combine armor stripping and with priming. There we go, priming those guys. Alright, and then jumping in the air, same thing. And boom. Look at that. We don't joke around at all. And shkaboom. Priming those guys. Boom. Boom. I mean, the weapon is really amazing and awesome to play with, to be honest. It gives it a different like style, and it's really awesome. It's really awesome, and I'm sure you'd enjoy playing Zaws. Like, a lot of Thanos doesn't like to play with Zaws because they find them a bit too complicated. I think they're just simple if you just understand what they're about, simply, and that's all about it. Now, remember, the Mirage build for level cap, damage cap is already in the channel, and yeah, you can use whatever you want. Wrathful Advance. Now we will have more crit on Wrathful Advance. Now you will have red crits more sustained, and then you want to switch to Galvanized Steel, and then you maneuver between them, which one dealing more damage for you. Alright, so by this we come to the end of our video. I really hope this video helped you to build your Balla. If not, maybe it helped you deciding which critical chance mode to use. If not, maybe you learned a thing or two here. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, join our Discord link in the description, and I will see you guys next time, and let me know which video you want to see next. Peace and love.